His name was Kosnati Emmanuel Lovu, and ever since he died, they've been torturing me at home for the past 5 months. I don't sleep, they put me on meds, they do crazy things, and now they're telling me that I'm supposed to die in his house, and my sister is supposed to die, and my dad's supposed to die. The whole Nyaba clan is supposed to die so the Ndlovu clan can live. So I don't understand what's going on.
1:40. We're gonna go up to where I work.
So what's going on right now is that, like, my mom's family has been putting pressure on my dad's family to have me killed and have my dad killed and my sister killed. And this all started because my uncle died in November last year, and ever since he died in November, the family has been going through a lot of changes. And my aunt, who's my uncle's sister and mom's sister, also like commissioned to have herself and her kids like be saved for the sake of us going, the three of us going, they must stay. And then now they've been having me like they've been doing things to me, keeping me isolated, like chopping and changing my medication. Like since my mother died in 2018, they've been having me in different psychiatric hospitals, changing my doctors, changing my pills. This was all happening when my uncle was still alive. And like I've went through all of it. Like, yes, I had a drug problem before. I went to rehab. I went to Hope Again for 9 months, and I got myself cleared, and I'm not on drugs right now. I can test. I do drink, but I'm not on drugs. And I haven't slept in months. They said that like they want me out. They want my father out. This is Nicole Nyaba and Amanda, he's married now, but I'm guessing it's probably they want me and my dad out. So now I'm literally homeless. I don't know where to go. My boyfriend, who I asked him to help me last night, and I ended up having to sleep at my sister's house, is acting as if we hadn't even had a conversation yesterday about him trying to help me out, or like accommodate me for the night, or come over to my spot, or us going somewhere to book, you know. And he sounds like he's high as a rocket right now. And what they telling me is that like I called my father. My father's telling me that my cousin Zama Ndlovu said she left my medicine at the estate where my uncle's house is, where I happen to stay here in Joburg. That she left the meds there, and my medication, which is a mixture of rheumatoid arthritis medication and psychiatric medication. And then my boyfriend is supposed to pick it up. And my boyfriend was supposed to pick up these meds and come bring it to me. So I called my boyfriend. I'm like, yo, are you not going to come give me meds? Because my dad says Zama left meds, and then you're supposed to come bring it. So he's like, he has no idea of such a thing. But if my meds are there at my uncle's house, I must go to the gates, get the meds, go inside the house, and he might come. But if he comes, he's only going to say hi. Mind you, Zama, my cousin, who happens to be also my uncle's niece, has been leaving me on days and end in our house by myself, and I don't know what to do. Like I'm barely allowed any interaction. Like I've just started interacting with people recently, and that's been a big deal for everyone. And I don't know where to go. Like I need like a safe haven for now, because my family is doing things to me that like I cannot explain. They've been doing things to me ever since my mother died. And now that my uncle is gone, like I've been having like people like who are acquainted with them, like family, relatives, anyone you can possibly think of, everyone trying to get me to break down to the point where I seem irrational and erratical, and I need medication, and I need to be admitted to some kind of like psychiatric ward. And mind you, my aunt, when my uncle was sick in the mental institution himself, my aunt had chopped and changed my medication about like 3 or 4 times. By the time I was in rehab and I wasn't like associating with anyone, like I was on medication that like I was walking around like a zombie. Even the medication that I'm on right now, I'm studying and I can't even like study properly. Like right now, like I'm studying and my father cannot pay for my tuition because my uncle was the one who was like helping me out a lot. But my dad in my life since I was growing up, he played a big part in my life, in my upbringing, in my education, in providing for me. Even now, he's buying me a laptop so I can study. Like a friend of mine who I'm not going to mention here has paid for my education for me to study at UNISA right now, to go back to school. So I am going back to school. I'm trying to go back to studio. I went to studio. I recorded a song with the people that I used to record with. And like I'm actually at a point in my time where I do not know where to go and what to do. And like I feel like I'm slowly losing my mind, and like all I'm just been told to do is keep quiet and sit back. I was never allowed to post about my uncle's funeral, but everyone in my family did.
And welcome. This is the Coffee with Jay. I hope you guys are doing great. I have a little bit of a cold, so I hope you guys forgive me if my voice sounds a little bit husky or if it's just a little low. Okay, now do you guys remember a baddie from back in the day, Nicole Nyaba, who used to drive our celebrities crazy? Now Nicole is in a relationship with the late rapper AKA, but at the end of that relationship she called him a devil. Now, I don't know exactly what happened there, but I'm suspecting, you know what I mean? She posted a whole lot of things on her Instagram. So they're saying, I'm dying today. I'm all alone. My father and sister also dying today. All because my uncle Natin Ndlovu died in November last year. My mother's family clan Ndlovu is killing my father, sister, and me. It starts with me in a public humiliation way. Okay, losing my mother Nomsa Yolanda Ndlovu is where it started in 2018. Hours later, she then came back, deleted all the videos that she had posted and said it was a bad joke. I haven't taken my meds and my father is to blame for things wrong in my life. Now, Nicole, girl, I don't know what you're on. I don't know what is happening with you, but I do think that you need help. We have heard a lot of rumors about a lot of Pablo Escobar. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, then you need a medical professional to look after you. You need to get yourself in a hospital, check yourself into rehab, and get some help. Because really more than anything, to me, that rant that she posted was a cry for help. This girl is gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous. I remember there was a lot of people that used to talk about her. Even Abu Makji on Podcast and Chill would talk about her and say she's a fallen off baddie, she's a fallen off it girl and everything. But I do think that's what happens when people use and dump you, especially if you're passed around in the entertainment industry. You then tend to lose your value. But I do think that she still hangs out in the clubs. She does hang out in the clubs because you can see her posting on her Instagram. But girl, I think you need to get off what you're on, please. You're messing up your life. It is not worth it, Nicole. You are gorgeous. Another thing that I've noticed about Nicole is that ever since she broke up with AKA, she hasn't been the same. Ever since that time, it's like she fell on hard times. I don't know what's going on. But Nicole, I'm gonna need you to get off that thing that you're using, allegedly, if you're using anything. But honestly, I'm worried. Nobody can do this on Instagram for no reason, unless if they're having a mental breakdown, and you need to get that checked out. You really need to. There's meltdowns on the internet, girl.
Literally,
No.
who am I going to discuss it with? I'm going to chill here by myself. Who am I going to discuss it with? I'm going to discuss it with who? My nigga? And say what to him? Say what? So guys, please, Literally, please. There's so many things that are going on in the world. People are dying. You know, the funniest thing that the same people that are here on my page, ne, who want to come here with horrible comments, and the same people who want to be rude on my shit, and the same people who want to be evil, are the same people that are going to be 6 feet under one day. Sonke sofa. One day, sonke sizofa.
Okay, what's your point?
Now one day uzofa.
What's your point?
Now one day is off. So angithanda ukuthi ningijwayele kabi. Siqale lapho. Fucking die. So don't fucking no, dude. No. So don't do that. So don't do that. So don't do that. Period. No, dude, you guys, nobody is standing up for me.
Happened.
Nobody's standing up
What's
for me.
happening?
Society,
What's happening?
Don't do that to me when I'm on live.